Welcome to the Golden State Warriors news channel. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Now, let's dive into today's hot topics. Dub Nation. Stephen Curry has finally broken his silence about Klay Thompson's departure, admitting it still hasn't sunk in. Let's be honest, it's a tough blow for all of us. The dynamic duo that dominated the NBA for over a decade is splitting up. Those incredible shots and dunks are now just memories. Surreal, right? We're still processing this change. Imagining the Warriors without this explosive duo is difficult, and even coach Steve Kerr seems to be struggling to believe this new reality. That massive trade involving 6 teams was a storm of ins and outs. Thompson going to the Dallas Mavericks. Who saw that coming? As passionate fans, we need to embrace this new reality. The arrival of Buddy Hield and Kyle Anderson is significant, 2 great players who can really make a difference. But will they fill the void left by Klay? We'll have to wait and see. Curry's revelation about Klay's departure prompts deep reflections about the team's future. The long partnership between Curry and Thompson built a basketball dynasty, bringing titles and unforgettable moments to Warriors fans. Curry admitting that Klay's departure still doesn't feel real resonates with all of us who are also struggling to accept this change. The era we knew is ending, but this also opens opportunities for renewal and reinvention for the Warriors. The intense trade that saw Klay leave involved multiple teams, showing the exceptional impact his departure will have not just on the Warriors but on the NBA as a whole. The separation of the Splash Brothers makes us reflect on the importance of relationships in sports and how the bonds between athletes can transcend competition. As we prepare for a new season, it's natural to question how Klay's absence will affect the team's dynamics. The Warriors will need to find new ways to adapt and thrive in this new chapter. Despite the difficulty in saying goodbye to a legend like Klay Thompson, the Warriors have the potential to write a new chapter of success. The talent acquired in the trades gives us reasons to be optimistic about the team's future. The passion and support of the fans are crucial to strengthening this new path. So, I invite you to share your perspectives and hopes for the Warriors during this transition phase. Together, we can shape a narrative of resilience and support for our team. Let's continue to celebrate past achievements and look to the future with enthusiasm. Let's unite as a community, keeping the flame of passion for the Golden State Warriors alive, no matter what changes come. To conclude, I know many of you are heartbroken by this drastic change, but we are a strong community of Warriors fans. Let's keep our heads up and support our team, no matter what happens. What's your opinion on all this? How do you think the Warriors will fare without Klay? And did you hear about the almost trade with Paul George? George revealed that he almost wore the blue and yellow, but the trade didn't go through because we didn't want to include our boy Kuminga. Seriously, we didn't make that sacrifice, and then George's player option became free, and he ended up going to the 76ers. Crazy, right? Now the Eastern Conference is heating up, and we in the West are watching everything. Despite acquiring DeAnthony Melton, Buddy Hield, and Kyle Anderson, we must ask, are they enough to make up for the lost opportunity that George represented? Paul George's revelation about the almost trade generated great speculation among fans. The possibility of George joining Curry and Green raises intriguing questions about the potential of that lineup and its impact on the league's dynamics. It's understandable that the decision not to include Jonathan Kuminga in the trade was crucial, given his promising potential. However, faced with the opportunity to add a player of George's caliber, it's natural for some to question if the team should have reconsidered its options. The NBA's dynamics are volatile, and trade decisions often leave fans pondering what could have been. Retrospective analysis of this episode makes us consider not only the immediate impact but also the long-term ramifications for the team and its competitive position. The missed opportunity to acquire George undoubtedly raises questions about the Warriors' future strategy. As we prepare for the next season, fans will be closely watching to see how the team addresses the gaps that this potential signing could have filled. Despite the twists and turns of the trade market, the strength and dedication of Dub Nation remain unwavering. It is through these moments of reflection and debate that the true passion and commitment of Warriors fans manifest. So, Dub Nation, tell us in the comments, what do you think about the almost trade with Paul George? Could it have been the key to bringing us back to the top? And what can we expect from the next season without him? With Klay Thompson's impactful departure this offseason, many of us hoped the Warriors would make significant moves to find a replacement of equal caliber. However, so far, the additions have been more contained, with players like DeAnthony Melton, Buddy Hield, and Kyle Anderson joining the team. Solid players, no doubt, but none of them seem to be up to Klay's level. Now, let's talk about Brandon Ingram. Some suggest that the Warriors should consider a deal with him, given his $36 million contract expiring next season. Tempting, right? But remember the rift between Ingram and coach Steve Kerr during the 2023 FIBA World Cup. Ingram was frustrated with his role and openly dissatisfied, even arguing that the team was winning, so he couldn't be selfish. Kerr suggested that Ingram's defensive limitations were a problem, implying that while defense is rewarded in FIBA, offense is rewarded in the NBA. If the Warriors didn't pursue Zach LaVine due to defensive limitations, it's likely the same pattern applies to Ingram. This makes a trade for Ingram unlikely. So, Warriors fans, what do you think about this? Is the rift between Ingram and Kerr really an obstacle to a possible trade? Share your opinions in the comments. As a passionate Golden State Warriors fan, I get excited thinking about the possibility of having Brandon Ingram on the team. His experience with Coach Kerr during the World Cup could bring new energy. I always hope the team makes the best choices, considering both the players' technical skills and group dynamics. With Klay Thompson's departure, the team's dynamics have changed, and it's interesting to think about how Ingram could fill that gap. I'm eager to see how the team will handle these possible negotiations and how this could impact our performance in the next season. Following the team's moves is always exciting, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for the Warriors. Considering everything we've discussed, what do you think would be the best move for the Warriors this offseason? In light of these changes, it's clear that Klay Thompson's departure and the missed opportunities to acquire players like Paul George and Brandon Ingram have generated intense debate. As we move forward to the next season, it's crucial that we continue to engage in this discussion to shape the future of the team we love so much. I invite each of you to share your perspectives in the comments. Your voices are essential to the Warriors community. By liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications on our channel, you'll be helping to amplify this discussion and stay updated on the team's latest news. Let's remain united as a fan community, ready to support and celebrate the highs and lows of the Warriors' journey. Through sharing ideas and mutual support, we will continue to forge a narrative of resilience and excitement in the face of these impactful changes. So, let's explore the possibilities for the Warriors' future together. What is your vision for the team this off-season? How can we move forward as a fan community?